Ladies and gentlemen, hello to everybody. My name is Mario Conserva and I am the General Secretary of FACE, the Federation of Aluminium Consumers in Europe, which for over 20 years has been fighting to make the value chain of the light metal industry more competitive through the very simple and intelligent measure of the abolition of the import duty on raw aluminium into the European Union. In our country, we have an endemic and a growing shortage of primary aluminium. We have to import it for more than 75% of our needs. We have been hurting ourselves for years with an incomprehensible duty that does not protect anything, creates small hidden revenues for a very few producers, slowing down the competitiveness of our downstream. Our association has long been fighting against this measure. Now we are not alone. We are pleased to announce our first joint position paper with other important associations. Amafon, the Italian Foundry Suppliers Association. Assofermet, the National Association of Steels, Metals, Scrap Hardware in Italy. Assofond, the Italian Foundry Association, and the German BWA, Federal Association for Economic Development and Foreign Trade. We are proud to have expanded the family of organizations that are truly friends of aluminum and its enormous potential, against those who defend the interests of a privileged few. We believe that the Commission, after all the studies that demonstrate the truly reality of the facts, continue to defend an unreasonable status quo of tariffs on raw material, clearly against any reasonable policy of development or of manufacturing sector. Altogether now, we are one voice. We strongly confirm there is an urgent need and an obligation on the part of the institution for suspension to 0% on all unwrought metal duty. A zero import tariff would benefit the entire downstream ecosystem of the European aluminium industry. Today, the Commission has at its disposal all the elements of judgment to choose in the direction of the growth of the aluminium industry in the European Union. There is no longer any doubt that the tariff failed to prevent the delocalization of upstream production. The damage caused to the downstream segment represents 18 billion of extra cost for the period 2010-2017 and up to 1 billion annually, a great resource given as a needed subsidy to a few companies that have continued to benefit from this benefit for decades. Our extraordinary alliance of association has expressed a clear opinion on the absurdity of an import duty that creates inflation and is firmly convinced that the full suspension of import tariffs on unwrought aluminium is an extremely relevant measure to support the EU open strategic autonomy, to boost the industry's contribution to the Green Deal by helping environmentally responsible EU small and medium-sized enterprises to develop and better resist to the fierce high-carbon international competition, and finally, to provide a much-needed economic stimulus to aluminium downstream small and medium-sized companies, representing 92% of the industry's workforce in a post-COVID-19 world. Thank you everybody, and a good aluminium to everyone.